Ah, I can smell it in the air. Smash 5 season is upon us. With all the hype going around, with all the speculations, these things that you call leaks, which are so blatantly horrible that they make me laugh at like seeing anyway, it's a perfect time for me to talk about my top 10 expectations for Smash for the Nintendo Switch. And no, these aren't characters that I want. These are 10 actual facets of the game that I want. So let's kick it off. Number 10, paid or free online with perks. One of the things that I liked the most about Smash 4 was the fact that you had a good online system with, from what I thought, was a lot less lag in the Brawl days. There's no way to describe how bad Online Brawl was. Horrible, horrible. But Smash 4 actually did a better job with it. Now, Smash 5, I really want them to have the same online tournament system where you can sort of put your character in there and they get matched up with 16 other people in a single elimination bracket. Those are super fun to stream. They're super fun to pass the time with. And it actually sort of mimics a tournament setting for you. And it sort of teaches you how to cope with the pressure of competing. So as a competitor, I love that. Number 9, GameCube controller support. Look, I think at this point we've established that playing Smash with a Wiimote or any variant of using not a GameCube controller isn't exactly the best. Granted, there were some pro players who used the Wiimote and the nunchuck pretty well. I thought it was actually a good control scheme for games like Super Mario Galaxy 2. But for a Smash title, there's only one thing I want to stick to, and that's the tried and true. I just want to be able to use my 2001 GameCube controller to play Smash for the Switch. And with these sort of rumors, non-rumors, that compatibility for the Wii U GameCube adapter was put into the Switch, I think it's already been something they're planning. Also, there was an image circulating around which is what looked like a first-party controller made by another company that had sort of the GameCube shape and the 2 triggers for the Joy-Cons. So it looks like they're already covering that idea. So out of everything on this list, is probably the one that we're going to most likely see there. Number 8, the obvious characters. I think it's basically a meme at this point how many people want Ridley, King K. Rool, Crash Bandicoot, all these characters that, even Rayman, that you might expect in these games, a sort of off-brand characters too. Nintendo always brings in an off-brand character. Even in Melee, technically it was kind of Mr. Game & Watch, and in Brawl you had, Snake, you had Sonic, characters you would have never thought, and in Smash 4 they pushed it even further. They said, hey, we'll get fucking Ryu in here, right? And then he's gonna fight Pac-Man, and on top of that, let's throw in 15 Sword Fighters. But in reality, it was, really cool to see them embracing more of the even non-Nintendo brands. The fact that they were able to get a Street Fighter character as a playable, icon in the game, that speaks a lot. It speaks a lot to, their power and basically getting, with the proper negotiations, any character that they want. So something as crazy as Goku being in Smash 5, it's not that crazy. You just gotta expect it, especially the Bandai Namco making it. Number 7, the not so obvious features. In Smash for Wii U, we had things like Smash Tour. There's things that no one asks for or expects, but they're there, and that happens at every iteration. I think in Brawl, even Subspace Emissary as a whole was a sort of like, we knew this was gonna be a one-player mode, but not like that cool, not that kind of like co-op interactive throwback to Kirby, Superstar from the SNES, where you can sort of team up with your buddy and go through this really cool world in one-player adventure mode. I thought that was a really, really cool perk. The way you sort of use hammers to unlock trophies, this whole new challenge system, things that you didn't expect at all is what I like the most. So I just want there to be modes that have never been tried before in a Smash game, even if they're kind of experimental, because I love seeing what the creative minds Nintendo can do with this format of a platform fighter in which players try to get each other to higher percent. The fact that it's also competitive and a party game sort of speaks to the flexibility that Smash Bros have. So I'm just looking forward in general to those crazy experimental modes, as long as they don't suck. Rest in peace, Smash Tour. Although Smash Run was kind of dope. That was for the 3DS, I'm pretty sure. Number 6, Twitch integration or even YouTube integration to upload your dirty career-ending combos online. So many times we see a Twitch from a famous player or something hilarious that happened online, and we see it on Twitter and it gets all these retweets, and that's great and all. But how nice would it be just to have that direct integration no matter what? I think at this day and age, the fact that streaming, the fact that online content for video games, Nintendo at one point was sort of queasy and maybe iffy about actually having, you know, all the rights to put their IP on YouTube, but I think they've definitely lightened up a little bit about that. And if they are, why not just, you know, put all the eggs in the basket for that? Why not just push it straight forward and say, you know what, with a tap of one button, you know, the Switch, with one button you can capture a screenshot or even now capture a video. That's really cool. So that's already half the battle. Now all you need is basically some kind of functionality that allows your Twitch account to be integrated into your Switch. You put it right there, goes right to your account, people can already see it, and hell, why not use the little touch keyboard to put a title for it, make it really easy, keep it very simple, that way you can maximize the number of views. We need to do this integration. I think all the consoles need to do that, but the Switch with Smash has a really good chance of being like the first one to truly embrace Nintendo uploading clips automatically. Obviously, with new consoles, I believe with the PS4, you can, you know, live stream from your PS4 on Twitch if you want to. That was a great new step forward. Nintendo needs to get on that as well. Number 5, and I touched upon it earlier, but number 5 is that I want the return of the Subspace Emissary. And the reason I want that is because, again, it was simply the best one-player mode that there was. Melee's one-player mode, you got Classic, you got Adventure, you got All-Star, you know, you have home run contests, stadium matches, that sort of thing. Brawl, you had those same things, but they said, you know what, we'll take all that and put in this really cool storyline with these, you know, trophies of characters that come to life with a common theme. And you had the characters like Bowser and Wario, and it just seemed villainous at one point. So there was actual motivation for the characters fighting. I think that gave a lot of backbone to the Smash series, and it gave a lot of people reason to aligning with a certain team or a character. That was pretty damn cool, if you ask me. If they do that now with God knows whatever roster is going to be here, the roster could be 40 characters, it could be 60, it could be 100, you know? No one is really quite sure what Nintendo is planning. But honestly, if I get some kind of one-player Subspace Emissary mode where I can control, you know, frickin' Geno, and he has to go through and fight some form of Smithy at the end, some crazy throwback to older games, man, that would make the purchase all the more worth it. You know, give us the storylines, give us you know, prerogatives for these characters. I think it makes things a lot more fun. Number 4, paid skins and taunts and victory poses for characters. I know you're thinking, what big ass game doesn't do this already? You have it in Fortnite, I think you have it in League, you have it in Dota, you have it for these massive, gigantic games that for whatever reason people can't stop spending money on. And that seems to be the winning strategy right now. You make your game free, you make the skins and the customizable part, make those a few bucks, your game generates $1 billion. Someone solved that formula a while ago, but it's working now. Nintendo's not going to sell Smash for free. We know that. They're going to sell for 60 bucks a pop. But if people are already going to buy it and people enjoy, you know, all the skins and colors that you offer, they're going to pay for that. You know, they experimented with it in Smash 4, you know, the paid DLC where you have the new characters, brilliant idea. And then it's kind of like, hey, we have these Miis, and with these Miis, you can dress them up however you like, and you can download these Mii costumes and these Mii colors. I think there was a Heihachi, you know, from Tekken, Mii customizability. And that was kind of cool. There was even a King K. Rool Mii to slap us in the fucking face. But, that's great, but do that for every character. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many little things that you can do with that. You can give Kirby a bowling ball skin. You can give Mario, you know, a RoboCop skin. You can give Captain Falcon a Goku skin. There's so many cool things you can do, and people will eat that up. You put them all together in a big bundle pack, sell it for 20 bucks, it's over. All that $60 they made off people, congratulations, you just made another 33% on your revenue. It would be crazy. I think Nintendo needs to jump on this train immediately. And that's not even talking about all the possible esports teams integrations you can put in there. Would I pay for a Team Liquid Jigglypuff headband? Fuck yeah, I would. I'd tell my friends, I buy 10 of them. That's 9 too many, but I do it to support my boys, okay? That's what's important. That's what matters. Number 3, an option to unlock all. A purchasable, if it has to be DLC pack, that unlocks everything for you. Some people enjoy the quest. Some people really want to go through the excruciating times of getting every trophy, getting, you know, all the characters. All the characters is given, right? All the stages is also given. But to get everything in the game, it takes a while. And maybe they want to keep it as a reward system. I respect that. That's cool with me. But if there's an option to sort of Candy Crush it up and say, hey, give us $15 and bam, all the in-game, you know, content is unlockable. Because I'm a little biased, but in the competitive Smash scene, that would help us out a lot. There was in Smash 4, they actually had custom moves in there. It was an idea that could have been realized and done, and it could have been so good, but there were some problems. A lot of the custom moves were downright broken, see Pikachu's Skull Bash, or B, downright pointless, like Jigglypuff's Extended Sing. It's one of the worst moves in the game. But most importantly, C, those custom moves were so fucking hard to unlock. I did not understand why you had to take so much time to unlock one custom move. Like, holy crap. Like, I'm cool with unlocking them, but give me more than one new custom move per 3 times that I play, you know, All-Star mode or Crazy Orders. Like, and that's just one custom move times, what is it, 56 characters? Times what, 9 customs per character, something like that. It's insane. There's no way you would have any time that day to do that, regardless of how much of a degen that you are. You know, like, give us an easier way to unlock these custom moves and this really cool content. Like, this was the only Smash game to ever really do it, and they almost did it right. So I want that back, but just give us an unlock all option. If you have to pay for it, then so be it. I think it'll sell way better than you think. Okay, this one's a little bit quirky. But everyone wants it. Number 2, give us the option to change our controls from the character select screen. Please, can you please do that for us? There's a game called Rivals of Aether. Shout out to Dan. Does it perfect. You pick a character right in the little CSS selection screen, change your controls. You can even do testing of your controls. Every little character moving around. That's so sick. Nintendo, hire Dan, dude. He's doing some things right. He's doing things right. Even for the not so competitive players, for the casual players, some people don't like having tap jump. Some people want the option to, you know, shake their controller and smash. I don't want to have to hold B, click back twice, go back to the name select screen, wait for my opponent to type in his entire team name, and then his weird underscore, and then his weird tag that has 3 numerical digits, 4 pound signs, and a heart at the very end. Okay, I don't want to wait for that, all right? Let's all do it at the same time. The Switch is a powerful console. I'm pretty sure we can have CSS, built-in CSS move and testing customizability. That would be so sick. And number 1 for your boy. The number 1 thing I would love to see from Smash Switch, you take all the money that you get from your DLC, from all the paid skins, all the paid victory poses, even the money that you pay for the unlock all option. You take the money that you might pay for a paid online, for a good online. Your Nintendo, you have this nice big glob of money. You keep a good portion of it, and with the other portion, you take the Dota approach, and you cast it into the competitive scene, and you make one of the greatest, if not the greatest, paid esports league, which is streamed on Twitch, Nintendo endorsed, and they don't have to worry about putting any money from you know, added sponsors or anything, because the players themselves, the people who are so passionate about the game, are paying to see their boys compete. And we get fandoms, we get celebrations, and then you put a Team Liquid costume in there. Man, there's so many things you can do with this. It's only a matter of time. And Nintendo, the ball's in your court. I'm gonna eat this game up regardless. I'm gonna play it till my fingers bleed. But you have the option and the chance right now to make one of the most lasting impacts in the history of fighting games. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Let me know what else you want to see in Smash 5 below in the comments. And yeah, glad you guys enjoyed it. Peace!